David Gottfried. I am a representative from District 40B. That is the Roseville Shoreview area of the North Metro. That is, do we have a Roseville Shoreview? There we are, right over here. Well, phenomenal. I want to dovetail a little bit on what Representative Feist was talking about as far as the dignity index. I took a minute to pull it up. And yeah, she was right. It is a scale from 1 to 8. At the very bottom part of that scale, at a 1, we have some of the most dehumanizing, demeaning things that you could say about a person. For example, they're not even human. It's our moral duty to destroy them before they destroy us. And at the very, very top of this dignity, human dignity scale, at the 8th rank is the most dignified way that you can refer to somebody. An example is each one of us is born with inherent worth, so we treat everyone with dignity no matter what. And in the wake of all the political violence that we have seen, this concept, this dignity index, was brought to us in the state legislature by Colin Hortman. That is Melissa Hortman and Mark Hortman's son. And it is something that I now try to adhere to as much as I possibly can, given where we are in our society right now. But let's talk a little bit about the context of this in the context of humanism versus some of the other ethos that we see in our society. I really enjoyed how the previous speaker talked about how religion within government can lead to one particular sect and one interpretation of one particular sect, dictating how people live their lives, and in some cases being used to justify horrible atrocities against other human beings. I have heard many folks in the name of religion speak at the bottom of that dignity index. And that's not to say that everyone who is religious does so. There are many beautiful, beautiful examples of people speaking at the highest level of that dignity index. But the danger of ascribing to a belief system and putting it into a formal government structure where it is open to interpretation and can be interpreted in a way that is very deleterious to other individuals, means that we run the risk of speaking only entirely at the bottom of that dignity index. And if you look at the tenets, if you look at the commitments of humanism in our society, it is incredibly difficult. It is incredibly difficult to speak at the lower part of that dignity index if you are living by humanistic tenets, humanistic commitments. And so that is one of the reasons why I believe in a secular humanistic government, because it respects, yes, yeah, go ahead, yeah, it respects the humanity of everyone, no matter what religion, what code, what creed you abide by. And I think it is incredibly, incredibly important for us to advocate for that separation of religious doctrine from our government entities so that we can make sure that people are protected, make sure that people are referred to in dignified manners no matter what they believe, who they are, where they come from. And so I want to thank you for all of your work here today. I want to see more people coming in support of this movement. And I just want to thank you for sharing a bit of your afternoon with me here today. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all.